Hello all, welcome back to another video. This week, a lot of people have requested me to make this video, so I'm making this video on IRB InvIT. So we discussed more on PG InvIT, and today we are getting into the details about IRB InvIT. Continue watching this video to get more insights about IRB InvIT and what is its benefit, pros and cons. Is it a good time to enter? All those things we are going to look into this video. Watch full video to get the complete knowledge. Always have a full knowledge, don't have a half knowledge. Half knowledge is always a dangerous one. So watch this video fully and try to understand the business. So let's get into the detail. This is Sundar and you are watching Mindful Finance. So as you are aware about the basics of InvIT, InvIT is something that it's a trust handles a project. PG InvIT is something like they handle Power Grid is a sponsor and PG InvIT is a trust which handles a certain number of projects. Similarly, IRB Infra is the sponsor and IRB InvIT is the trust who is handling the project. So basically how it works is when the IRB Infra finishes their project, the finished projects will be handed over to the trust, which a proper project managers, project people of executing the things, managing it, maintaining it, all those things will be taken care by the trust. So the whole responsibility will be on the trust. And how this trust works is, so whatever the returns they are getting from the projects through here, this is IRB Infra is mainly on the highways. So what they will do is whatever the toll collection they are making from the return, they have to give that return back to the investors. So this is how normally this works, and let's get detail about IRB InvIT. So currently IRB InvIT is handling of 8 operational projects. Like these are the list of projects like Timko to Chitradur, Jaipur, Dioli. So all these are 8 operating, currently in operational. The revenue is coming from this project, and there is a upcoming future growth which they are discussed in the last con call, which are like Vadodara to Kim, Patanko to Mandi, Chittur to Tiruchur. So these are the 3 projects which they have discussed that they're going to be in the future. So performance wise has shown a good performance. Like past, it was like 526 crores as a revenue, and now it is 545 crores. And recently they have given their distribution as a 2 rupees. The 2 rupees includes their interest, dividend, and the capital return. And since from the initial of this InvIT, which is 2017 till now, they have given 70.35 per unit. So current debt position of this company is this trust is very low. So this clearly says that they have very huge potential to buy more or borrow more loan so that they can improve their facilities or improve their assets quality or add more quality. So currently the debt is very low. Okay, that is they have good potential to get more loans. So current market price analysis says that its net asset value is 97.68, and but the current price is trading it around like 62 to 63 rupees. And the reason behind the 62-63 are the current rate is creating kind of a panic in the investors. So people are worried about the future of this one because of this value gaps. Almost like 30 rupees has been reduced since last couple of months. It went around like more than 100 rupees and dropped to 62 currently. So investors are panic at this point of time. So talking about its future growth plans, so they are venture into new highways, which I already mentioned, like Vadodara to Mumbai Express highways, and their expected earnings seem to be more from the next 1 or 2 years. So they have projected some more revenues coming forward, and more asset quality is going to be there, and the traffic growth also seems to be positive as a lot of logistics come into the picture, and there lot of tolls are based on the big trucks, heavy trucks. So that seems to be they're expecting to be more in coming days. So as per the current scenario, the investors feeling risk in these areas, mainly the current market price is very low and their business is more driven by the traffic. If there is a reduction in traffic, their business might be affected. And another thing is the buybacks. In the InvITs, normally there is no concept of buyback to create a demand. So that is another thing. And capital concerns. So people are worried about they may lose their entire capital. So we'll discuss about this capital part in detail in the coming slides. But these are the main investment risk every investors are facing or currently looking into. So if you are investing in this InvIT, the most positive pros are why you need to invest in IRB InvIT. They're getting a good regular income of 11 to 13% in annual rate of interest, and growth potential. So currently it is in trading is a low potential. So it has a good potential to grow further. So currently it's a low price, so it's the right time to enter. And they have shown new highways are in pipeline. So the main thing is like ready to business kind of highways are ready, so that they can start getting the revenue immediately when they acquire those things. And as I mentioned earlier also, like, traffic growth seems to be expected to grow more in coming days because of a lot of logistics things. So that is main thing. So these are the main points as if you are looking to invest in this trust. So these are things you can consider. If you're considering all these things, you can enter into this part. So current scenario, the action plan they discussed in the con call are their strategy to grow their portfolio by acquiring new assets, like strategically acquiring new or ready to start business in the highways kind of a thing, which is mature asset focus. And upcoming acquisition, as I already mentioned, which is Vadodara to Mumbai and Pathankot Mandi and Chittoor Tirchur, these are ready to ready for in another 1 or 2 years. So that will start to bring more business. And sponsor pipelines will, since 2037 they have some pipeline planned. So there are multiple projects are getting ready to launch during the 2037. When this is current projects are gets over, and another projects will be ready to acquire. So they are completely like strategically planned. Their pipelines are very clear and there is no glitch in their plan. As I discussed earlier, the capital repayment of this particular thing, I'll get more detail here because everybody is worried about the capital thing, because it was stated earlier as 100 rupees. Now it has fallen 63 rupees. So should I panic? Should I exit now? Is it right time to exit and at least I book my loss and be safe? So these are mindset everybody is having. I'll explain in detail about this thing, the capital thing. What happens is, whenever you get a dividend payment, say this time they have paid 2 rupees, what they have to do is they have 3 parts to it. One is their interest part, one is a capital, one is a dividend. Okay, so the capital is like if you are paying a loan, if you are taking a loan and if you are repaying the loan, you will pay principal and interest. So similarly, every payment they are paying the capital also in that one. In your average price, you won't see the changes in the price, but it is taken in the background because it directly credits in your bank account. So in the demat account, you won't see the changes, but in the back end, it is being considered. Slowly, what will happen is your capital will be reduced in the backside. But the good point is if you enter now, it's the very lowest price, you get more return, and there's no problem in the capital part. End of the day, you will get the entire capital, but you will get this dividend per unit basis. So they consider only based on the unit, not by the price. If the InvIT is trading at 63 rupees, it is not based on the 63 rupees. It is based on the unit. So 1 unit, they are paying 2 rupees. So if you would have bought 100 quantity or at a price of 100, this 100 rupees will be repaid to you in a time span. And if you want to do that, you can do by yourself. You can do a back test. You can put an Excel sheet. You can calculate from when you entered into this InvIT, how many times you got this dividend, and you can multiply the number and you will arrive how much they have paid. I'll just demo some sample in the Excel sheet for your explanation. If you look at this example, so I have shown 2 scenarios. One is no capital repayment, one with capital repayment. It's an example, okay? So you assume that you bought initially for 90 rupees, okay? And the market price at the time, if you want to sell it, like when at that point of time, the price becomes 120 rupees, okay? Now, the capital repaid per unit is 0 here, assuming there is no capital repayment made. But here, in case they have paid a capital repayment of 10 rupees, your actual price will not change. 90 rupees or 120 rupees will not change. This is the current market price. Okay, you won't be able to see the change in the price. But in the back end, what will happen is the adjusted price, right? In the initial scenario, it is 90 rupees. Here it is 80 rupees because they have paid 10 rupees. And selling price, if you are selling for 120 rupees, in both the scenarios you are selling for 120 rupees only. What will happen in the scenario is when you pay it, the profit adjustment here is there is no repayment, so we are thinking it's a 30 rupees. You are getting profit of 30 rupees. Here also 30 rupees. Now profit after adjusting for repayment, how much it is? Here it is 30 rupees only, but here since they have already paid you 10 rupees, okay, but now when you sell, it looks like you are selling for 40 rupees. Because your price has reduced from 90 to 80 because they have already paid the principal amount to you, right? So actual price is 80 rupees only, but now you're selling for 120 rupees. So in case that scenario, you'll be actually getting profit of 40 rupees. And the only point is the tax. The initial scenario, whatever it is taxed as a short term or long term. When you sell, this will be considered as a short term or long term gain. So in that case, you will be charged a tax for 30 rupees. Here you will be charged tax for 40 rupees. So this is the scenario. Similarly, if you so in case of selling for a lower price, the scenario is like this. Right? You bought for 90 rupees, a market price is 60 rupees, and capital repayment is 10 rupees now. Now adjusted price is 80 rupees. Now you are selling for 60 rupees, right? So in that case, you are the profit without repayment adjustment is minus 30. You are losing 30 rupees. With the adjustment is 20 rupees because it, from 80 rupees only you are adjusting. So your loss is just 20 rupees because you already got 10 rupees. So this is the logic you can think about if you are trying to sell it. So basically, if you are buying at a price, don't worry or panic because your capital will be repaid at any point of time. Even the market price is going down, it doesn't matter. They start to repay you during every dividend. So at the end of their project, you will be getting all your capital back. So you will be getting the revenues of the interest or the dividend, that will be your regular income paid to you. So that is the concept of capital repayment. So if you are having the InvIT, don't please sell it the lower price, please. That means you will lose your money. Rather than that, leave it, let it go. You will be getting the regular income. Your capital you will get at one point of time. So now you got the idea about it. Let me get you into the technical part now. So as per the current scenario, this is the IRB InvIT. It is trading like this. Okay, I don't know. See, this is not a growth stock. Looking at the technical, how much it values, I don't know. But as per the technical analysis, it is at a good price now. If this grows, there's a chance that if it is a bottomed out kind of a scenario, then we can think that this may go till 78 rupees from now. Such also chance that it may go till 92 rupees or 94 rupees. Okay, and the why I'm telling is currently as per the current scenario, there I see some kind of a divergence over here. Okay, so that means I feel there is a reversal. There's a chance. I'm just thinking in the technical point of view. Okay, if you see there is a good divergence. There's a good divergence over here. Let's see it get reversed. So you got an idea right now, I guess so. So this is for the current state of IRB InvIT. Don't get panic as I keep on telling you. InvIT, you will get a regular income. You will get your money back. Don't lose your patience. Continue holding it. You will get the regular income. And if you want to continue or if you want to enter now, I'm not a SEBI registered advisor, so I cannot guide you on that part. You have to take your own decision. And people say that we just tell as a YouTube folks, we just tell and go and you guys buy and you're losing the money. Please understand this one. If you are not taking responsibility for your own action, then you are not going to successful in investing. That's a very, very, very clear point. It's a guidance. It's a thumb rule. It's a rule. Please understand that. If you try to point out any other person that because of you only I invested, then you are not right fit for investment. If you're getting a more money, if somewhat somebody told and the price went high, skyrocketing, are you going to give thanks and going to share that money with that guy? No, right? So, stock market is game of patience and also game of conviction. And the main thing is your mind game. If you are strong, if you are convinced about your own trade or your own investment, then please go ahead. Good or bad, everything is on you. Don't try to point your finger to other person that because of you only I did. Nobody is going to take that responsibility. Very clear. If you lose the money, nobody is going to come and cry with you or try to share your loss. If you gain more money, there is no one coming and sitting with you and enjoying a party, or you are not going to share that profit with that person. So remember that one. This is your money, your hard-earned money. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. Hope you understand that. It's a very complicated subject. Please start taking responsibility. Otherwise, you will not be successful in anything. Hope you like this video. If you like it, give a thumbs up. Do like to subscribe and don't forget to press the notification icon. And if you want any video or anything, please comment in that. Thank you.